How's it going, lads? Phil Potter here, and welcome to the 12th episode of Road to a Better Bollocks FC Moroccan style. And in the last video, in the comments, I kind of said, I'm going to give these lads, this team, an ultimatum. If they don't win Division 1, they are fucking out. It's a similar situation to what's going on at Anji Mahakla. I hope I pronounced that right. Anyway, yeah, we go 1-0 down straight away. Actually, when you try and say Mahakla, it reminds me of as if I'm trying to say Macarena with a mouthful of Rice Krispies. Now, what the fuck am I talking about? Who cares what you sound like with a mouthful of Rice Krispies? Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, considering I gave the lads an ultimatum, they got 1-0 down straight away, and that absolute bullshit, the way the ball bobbled to Arturo Vidal, and we go 2-0 down, and I was just raging at this stage. But we were unlucky here with Barada. Almost scored an absolute screamer, but we were unlucky. We hit the post. But just before half time, the main man, Adel Tarabt, wins a little penalty. I got lucky there. Honestly, I shot myself. My hands froze. I hadn't got a clue what I was going to do. And I eventually whipped out a heel-to-heel flick. But Adel Tarabt slots the penalty away. So at half-time, look at these stats actually. 40% possession, 2 shots he's had, and he scored both of them. And I'm not saying I had a lot of shots, but it's a bit of a pain in the bollocks. So nothing happened in the second half. I couldn't break him down, and I was just absolutely pathetic. So we lose the first game 2-1 of this episode, which isn't a great start, and it kind of is exactly why I want to get rid of this team. But yeah, well, anyway, who gives a shite? Let's go into this game, and this guy's got a decent enough 4-2-2, a lot of pace in that side, and Zogbia Biani, but the chemistry isn't great. But of course, with this team, I always concede first. It's just something I like to do. But lovely bit of a run here from Jose Enrique. It was like an instant response, and that ball there to Aidan McGeady was class, and it was actually a top quality finish. Aidan McGeady is a class player. He walloped it with the outside of his boot into the top corner past Petr Cech, and then once again this beautiful man, Aidan the fucking beauty McGeady, couldn't slot it away there. Unfortunately, it could have been a penalty, you never know. But we were making kind of half decent chances, nothing spectacular, and then just before half time I try and play the offside trap, and then this happens.
Sweaty time.
Fucking right, sweaty time. Every time Martin Tyler pops up on my screen I can see it, so it's very frustrating, Martin. Fuck off. But anyway, he's had 2 shots and 2 goals, and this seems to happen to a lot of people where you're all over them but you still make a bollocks of it. But anyway, who cares? Asaidi scores an absolute screamer there past Petr Cech. What a shot that was. And here's a lovely little pass and move, and Adel Tarabt slots it away. 84th minute, we're 3-2 up. Nothing can go wrong from here. Oh wait, he's got Marco Reus, so the ball has got a bobble to him. Oh Jesus. So right at the end we draw, and it was just an absolute pain in the arsehole. But he had 3 shots and 3 goals. Now at this stage I have 5 games remaining. I need to win all 5 to win Division 1. So what are the chances of that happening? I don't know. But anyway, I decided to kind of buy a squad morale card, to get a bit of a team talk going on. So this is what the team talk is like, and I'll tell you exactly what I was saying here, right? So here I go. I'm like, do you see this finger I'm waving at you? This will go right up your bum hole if you lads don't get your fucking act together. Especially you, David Luiz. You curly-haired bollocks. And that's David Luiz's reaction. Obviously, peppering himself. Oh my god. But anyway, we go into the next game, and I'm feeling kind of more confident. The squad morale made me feel good. And when I see this guy is 66 chemistry, he's got a manager in there who's not even in the right formation. What was the point of that? But look at this move from Aidan McGeady. If this had gone in, I would have creamed my pants, and I'm sure all of you lads would have as well, because that is what us Bollocks Brigade do. We cream our pants on quite frequently, but your man just breaks through Moussa Dembele, and I could do nothing about that. So that was a bit frustrating. But Belhanda, this is just beautiful stuff from Belhanda, and the strike goes right into the top corner. He's got a very good shot on him. Anyone who hasn't used him yet, give him a shot. He's got a good shot on him. But look at this move from Adel Tarabt just before half time, and if I didn't try and bend that into the corner and just wellied it, I probably would have scored. But once again, I'm all over my opponent. 58% possession, more shots, and finally we get a bit of luck. It probably shouldn't have been a penalty, but you know what, I will take that. And David Luiz slots it away. So good man, David. I did point him out and say, here, you get your act together, you curly haired bollocks. And we kind of just messing about, because I really did feel confident about this guy. And we actually do get a third goal as well, which is nice. So Belhanda once again. Wait till you have a look at this for a strike. I literally just said 2 seconds ago he's got a class strike. And look, I'm not lying to you lads. I don't lie. Now, I have been thinking that I would love to do something with my subscribers. So do like a clubs thing. And I'll leave a link to a video in the description to the kind of thing I'm talking about. So have a look at that. That will be in the description. It's something me and Gary did a good while back. So I might do that just to kind of get a bit of interaction going with my subscribers, you know. So I will be tweeting I'll be tweeting out details of that, you know. So if you want to get involved, follow me over there on Twitter and I'll be tweeting about it soon enough. But this game here was mental. I was all over him. All the skills were working perfectly, and he takes me out for a penalty. So I was going, beautiful stuff. We're going to get a nice early lead, just, you know, to keep these wins ticking over. So, you know, I was happy enough with this, but this was extremely laggy, and you know, I was trying to predict where the line would go, and we ended up getting right in the red and it goes over. So we missed a penalty, but this guy didn't want to win, so it was okay. Your man just ends up smacking the ball into his own net, which you know, considering we need the wins, I'm not really too disappointed about. And but here, have a look at this goal, an absolute screamer from the halfway line. No, I'm only messing. So yeah, we win 2-0. He scores both the goals, so it's, you know, nothing to do with that win. But the main thing is we're not getting relegated, you know, because I'm not a big fan of relegation, as I'm sure you're not as well. But anyway, we go into our final game here, and this guy's team name is Mishu FC. And believe it or not, Mishu is nowhere to be seen in the starting 11, so it's a bit of a strange club. Maybe Mishu is the manager, but it's a good looking side, to be completely honest. He's got a lot of pace in there, and nothing much happened in the first half. That was the highlight of the first half. It was a very tactical game. Mind games were being played, you know. I was pulling mooners at the sideline to him, you know, and all this stuff. God, sometimes where this shite comes out of, I've no idea. Sorry for that bullshit, but what a tackle from Mario Fernandes there. But what ends up beating us is just basically the pace on Di Natale and Aguero just destroyed us. So that is it. We will not be winning Division 1, which, that, you know, that's a bad sign for the Moroccan players. They're all unemployed now. I've gone and fucking sold them. Off you go, lads. But we do finish with a terrible record with the whole team. 23 wins, 10 draws and 11 losses. That is absolutely rubbish. Considering with my Argentinians, I finish on like 56 wins, 7 draws and 7 losses. So it really is time for a change. And I do have a team in mind. Not a team, I've got a player in mind that I'm going to build the next team around. And I'll be changing up every week. So that's what the new series... No, it's not a new series. This is what the series will be like as we continue on. And as you can see, I've sold all the players, got 125,000 coins. Now, when I do make this team, I'm going to probably make it tonight. I'm planning on possibly doing a face cam for it. If you're still watching, I love you, and you know, give us your opinion. Would you like to see me doing a face cam for it? You know, the first game with the new team. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, I absolutely want to ride you. Yeah. Anyway, have a good one, lads, and enjoy the rest of your day. Very unlucky here, as you can tell. Joe Hart even looks like a bleeding muppet, and I'm sure he's never looked like a bleeding muppet at any sort of Head and Shoulders ad before, if you know what I mean. But